Sandtroopers.com. Never imitating, always innovating, bringing you the latest coverage in the Star Wars galaxy. Hey Sandtrooper members, Dustro here with another exciting Sandwatch live review. Today I'm going to be reviewing something that's already been done. Darth Spice took a hit at this thing just before launch date, but I'm so excited about this that this sole item may have completely brought me back into the Star Wars collecting that I used to be so excited about. You know, recently I haven't been buying a whole lot of Star Wars product. Just way too many rehashes, things that just I could care less about. But this item is really what got me super excited today, and I just wanted to give you my take on it. Today, this is going to be the review of the AT-AT. Totally incredible. I cannot wait to open this. Just the weight of the box alone should get any Star Wars collector excited, because something like this doesn't come around often. So brand new sculpt, you know, more realistic size for the AT-AT. I'm gonna be opening this thing and I will be revealing my thoughts on this. So give me a few minutes here and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I have finished putting it together. It took me about 15 minutes to get it completely done. And I've got to tell you that this is unbelievably made. It's hats off to Hasbro for designing something like this. I think all the collectors out there have been wanting something so unbelievable and so intense. It almost makes me wish I was a kid again, because this is the ultimate toy any Star Wars fan would appreciate. Again, this is a beast, and I don't know how I'm going to videotape all of this together, but it feels like I have a new baby. This, wow. I mean, the head seems almost as big as me, which is unbelievable, but this totally awesome. Other words, once you start pressing these buttons, man, you got sounds coming out of it all the time. Good sounds, of course. Got that. And I brought one the Endor AT-AT just as a quick comparison. Again, this is really hard to do it on a small camera like mine. Where are you guys? I can't see. Okay, that image looks bad. But basically, night and day difference in overall size. Literally, you could hold up one of these, Endor one in front, and then the big bad boy in the back. I've got 7 or 8 of the normal AT-ATs and one big boy, and I don't know if I even want to keep the small ones. I mean, it's kind of the same situation I have with the big scaled TIE Fighter. You know, you've got the ones with the more realistic size wings, and then you have the ones with you know, they're just like almost perfect square size. You know, from Power of the Force days and up. This truly is a work of art, and I'm going to try to quickly go through some of the areas of it. Of course, you've got a compartment on each side where you can hold up to an enormous amount of figures. You've got these little these cranes that come out on the sides. You know, if you wanted to have your figures go down and whatnot, that's kind of cool. Of course, the one compartment that you'd probably seen in Darth Spice's video, I think it was from New York's Toy Fair. It's got a spot here for a speeder bike. Now, there was some conceptual artwork that had a speeder bike in it. Of course, we never saw that in the films. Interesting, quite an interesting design addition. And of course, that goes up by just pulling up on the wheel, and it somehow goes in. That. Then you've got the headpiece. Now, these little rubber flaps here, I don't know if you can see it very well, but they're very cheap rubber, and they don't sit flush with the top, so you can see here how they stick up. Kind of a bad idea. I just wish there was more of a solid plastic. But this is what helps move the AT-AT's head. Instead of inside the compartment with the joystick device, this here is what steers your head. And it does. I can't really turn it too much, but you know, this goes up and down, and then you've got these make-believe top guns up here. Of course, never saw that in the films. And then again, you know, you got the chin guns. You have controls on each side to do that. And then you got these side turrets that shoot. The walking sound, I did not press any button to do that. It's doing it all on its own. And of course, on top you have the cockpit to hold some figures. And what's pretty sweet is that there's room in here for 2 drivers, probably 2 guys standing directly behind them, and then 2 guys behind the map display unit, I guess. What really would have been sweet is if the entrance would open up, kind of like it looked like it was on Empire Strikes Back. Not a big complaint at all. But you know, Darth Spice pretty much covered everything in his video. Last couple things, you know, you have some side windows here that open up, kind of a neat feature. And then on the bottom, this part opens up, kind of revealing like the scene where Luke Skywalker cut open and, you know, made his way into the AT-AT. So this is $99.99. I bought it at Target. I believe you can purchase this at Toys R Us. I'm not sure about Walmart or Kmart, but for $100, again, I am not pressing any buttons, and this thing is just chatting away. This is just the most awesome piece I have put into my collection. I mean, you can get a workout from, you know, lifting weights with this thing. Just ridiculously sweet. The other thing about it that came with it was an AT-AT driver, and I am trying to find him, and I don't know what happened to this guy. Oh, right here. Sorry. My son was playing with this just for a second. Comes with one of the AT-AT driver figures. I believe it's the same as the package carded version. Pretty nice. Hasbro, you really won me back, and I have to thank you for that, because like I mentioned before, I was slowly fading away from the Star Wars collecting experience, and this just brought me back. This unbelievable, great job. Should you guys go out and buy this? Yes, if you can find it. Congratulations, because I had a hard time trying to find this thing, and finally found one today. Got it, and it's now in my bunker. So until then, next time, troopers, united we find.